Hi, welcome to Algebra. I'm Mr. Torres. All right, I'm going to be your Algebra 1 teacher this year. And before we get started, I want to make sure that everyone has one of these note sheets. Should have got it when you walked into class. If you didn't get one when you walked in, please raise your hand now, and I'll make sure to get you one. On your note sheet, you'll see that there is a section for the do now. There's an objective section, there's one that says notes for today, and then there's an exit ticket section at the bottom. Okay. When you walk in every day, you're going to get your note sheet and you're going to immediately start doing your do now. You're not going to wait around, you're not going to be hanging out looking at your phone, you're not going to be talking to your friends, none of that. As soon as you walk into class, you're going to get started on your do now. Okay, if you want to, you have 5 minutes between every single class. So if you guys want to hang out with your friends for 4 minutes and 59 seconds in the hallway, that's fine. It's your time. Do whatever you want during that time. All right, that's your 5 minutes. But as soon as you come into class, you need to get started on your do now. Before I go through the rest of our typical class schedule, I want to talk about why I'm on video. Okay, you might be wondering, why is he doing a video when he's standing right there and he could just be talking to us right now? I'm making the video for a couple of reasons. One is so that in case you miss something or you need to rewatch it or you don't understand something, then it's going to be available. Making a video allows you to see it as many times as you need, and as we do more difficult concepts and work on tougher problems, being able to watch it over and over again as I explain it will be helpful to you. And then two is, if you miss anything, then you can always go to my YouTube page and you'll be able to watch whatever it is you missed, so you'll never be able to you'll never fall behind on what it is we're doing. On these videos every day, we're going to be having a section where it says notes for today, and sometimes it might be filling in the blanks. I'll have sentences in there and you got to fill in the blanks based on what it is that I'm saying. For example, you're doing that today. Sometimes it'll be problems that we're going to use as examples. So as I'm working out an example on the board, then you guys can be following along on your paper. If we have definitions, anything that we're going to be doing math related where we're taking notes, that's where you're going to put, is going to come out, you're going to fill that out in this section, and you're going to get that information by watching the video. And then on the bottom there's an exit ticket space for writing out our exit ticket, depending whatever that might be. It's going to be different on different days. Sometimes you'll have to write a couple sentences about something. Sometimes you're just working out a problem, and we'll get to that point in a second. So you walk in, you're working on your do now. This is what we're going to do every single day. We're going to do 5 different things. Okay, you're going to come in and immediately start your do now. After you've had a minute or two to work on that, then we're going to have a student go over the do now with the class. It's going to be one of you guys. It's not going to be me. I already know how to do all this algebra stuff. Okay, I've already passed my STAR test. You guys need to learn this stuff, so you guys are going to help each other out with the do nows. So somebody's going to come up here and lead the class discussion on how to complete the do now. After that, we're going to watch a video, which is what you're doing right now. We're going to have some assignment that we need to do, and then we're going to complete and discuss our exit ticket, and then we're done for the day. For the exit ticket, again, that's going to be you guys are doing it, and then we're going to talk about it as a class. We're going to have 3, 4 different people say what it is that they answered, and then we'll discuss why that is right or wrong, or how they got that answer, or whatever it is depending on the question. The only thing I haven't talked about on the sheet is where it says objective, and every day on the sideboard is going to be today's date and today's objective, what it is that we're doing or learning in class, and you're responsible for writing that down here on the objective line. 2 reasons that we do that is, 1, you know exactly what it is that we are learning in class today because you've written it down and you've read it with your own eyeballs. And 2 is, if someone comes in, a principal, an administrator, another adult, some student, anybody comes in and asks you, what did you do in class today? Or what was your objective? You have it written down and you know exactly what it is. All right, so we've talked about the note page, the daily note page, which is something that we're going to use almost every single day in class. There'll be times like when we take a test or some other special occasion or activity that we're doing, and we won't be watching the video, so we won't be filling this out. But for the most part, almost every day we'll be doing this. We've talked about coming into class and doing the do now and our routine for every day. And again, that's pretty much going to stay the same. We're going to be doing these 5 things every single day in class, except for a few days where we're taking tests or doing some other special activity or whatever. Okay, let's talk about the things that you need for this class. You're going to need 3 things. You're going to need a folder, not a spiral, not a composition notebook, a folder. Something where you has pockets or braids where you can put papers in or attach them. Even a small binder would work. It's up to you. Okay, but you're going to be responsible for having one and keeping it with you so that you have it for class every single day. You need to have earbuds because there's going to be times where you're watching a video or you're watching something different than the rest of the class, or you need to re-watch something because you're having a little bit of trouble with what it is that we're doing, or you have a question about a problem and you remember, oh, it was in the video, let me go check, or I don't remember what the 4th step was for us to do, so let me go re-watch that. So I want you to have earbuds so that you can watch these videos whenever you want in class. And the last thing is you need to bring something to write with. I don't care what it is, pencil, crayon, marker, pen, whatever. All right, it's your job to bring something to class to write with. I don't have anything to give you. I don't have a pencil that you can use. I don't have any pens. I don't have anything. So before you come to class, make sure you ask somebody or finesse one from someone. Whatever you got to do, make sure you bring something to class to write with, because I'm not going to have anything for you. And if you come in here with one, I'm just going to kick you out and make you go find something. Class rules. Pretty much the only class rule we have in here is to be respectful. Right? And be respectful covers a lot of things. Right? Some examples of being respectful. While I'm talking or while you're watching these videos, you shouldn't be talking. Because if you were, that would be disrespectful not only to me, but to everybody else in the class who's trying to hear what it is that we're saying. When a student is up here talking about the do now or going over a problem or whatever, you should not be talking, because that would be disrespectful to that student. When you're talking, when you're answering a question from your desk, or you're the one up here working on a problem or going over something, then nobody else will be talking, because that would be disrespectful to you. Okay? Being respectful also means that we're going to keep our hands to ourselves. All right? We're not going to be taking each other's backpacks or hiding each other's phones or trying to steal some chips from the other person. Okay? We're not just going to grab their drink and waterfall because we're thirsty. Okay? We're going to be respectful of people's stuff and themselves. So we're not going to be grabbing or taking things that don't belong to us. We're not going to be eating or drinking in this class anyway, so hopefully the hot chip stealing and the water falling won't be a problem. All right, we're not going to have food in here. You guys be bringing food in here and drinks, and y'all smash stuff into the carpet and spill drinks everywhere, and then we got rats and roaches in the classroom, and it freaks you guys out, and we're not going to deal with any of that. Okay? So you're not going to eat in here. You got 7 other classes. You can eat and drink in those classes. Next, the bathroom. I only have 1 bathroom pass. Okay? If you ask to go to the bathroom, I'm going to give you the bathroom pass and let you go. Okay? I'm not going to ask you what it is you're doing or question you. I don't know. I mean, you say you got to go to the bathroom. I'm not going to over here and argue with you or make you explain why. I'm just going to assume that if you're asking, then you really got to go use it. Okay? But only having 1 pass means that only 1 person can be out at a time. So if your classmate says they want to go to the restroom and then they spend 30 minutes out there in the hallway making babies with their boyfriend, don't get mad at me that they took so long in the bathroom and you couldn't go. Okay? You need to get mad at them for taking the whole class period with the pass. The school rule is one person can be out of class at a time with the pass. So if the pass is gone, you can't go to the restroom or wherever it is you need to go. That's just the way it is. Another thing is if you're tardy, right? If the bell is rung and I've closed the door and you're not inside the room, you're tardy and you're gonna have to go get a tardy pass. It doesn't matter if your other teacher kept you late for whatever reason, or you forgot something in the locker room because you were just at the athletics or whatever. Okay, if you're tardy, then you get a tardy pass, you go to the office, pick up a tardy slip, come back, I'll let you in, takes a minute or two, and then you can keep going on with class. Which the tardy thing brings me to the door. No one should answer the door, okay? I don't care who's knocking. I don't care if it's your best friend, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your mom comes to school to visit, a principal, a police officer, anybody, right? You do not answer the door. It is my door, I will answer it. I will let in whoever I want. It's not here for you. I don't care if your best friend just wants to drop something off or give you whatever it is they want to give you. I'll answer the door, I'll get it for you and give it to them, or I'll get it from them and give it to you, okay? We're not going to be opening the door for every single person who knocks and they just come in and out and do whatever they want. So no one answers the door except for me. Trash. You don't need to throw anything away while you're in class. Okay, you aren't eating or drinking because we're not going to have any food or drinks in class. Just talked about that. And you're not using the bathroom in here, so you're not washing your hands or, you know, using tissue paper for whatever reason. So you're not making any trash while you're in class. And since you don't make any trash in class, then you shouldn't have any reason to get up and throw trash away. Now, for some unexplainable reason, you do happen to make trash while we're in the classroom, then you need to wait until we're doing independent practice or you're working on your own to get up and throw it. All right? This goes back to being respectful. It's disrespectful for you to get up and disrupt the class to go throw something away while the class is watching a video, or while I'm up here talking, or while one of your classmates is up here talking. You can just wait and throw that trash away. It can sit on your desk for a couple minutes. It's not going to make a big deal. You'll be okay. And then whenever we're done with the class portion and we're working on individual stuff, you can get up and throw that trash away. Although this should almost never happen because there's really no reason why you guys should create trash while we're in the classroom. Cell phones. This is going to be the last thing I talk about. I don't even know what to tell you guys about these cell phones. I mean, if I ask you to put your cell phone away because we're watching a video as a class, or I'm talking about something, or one of your classmates is, then just put your phone away and we won't have a problem. All right? If I ask you to put your phone away, just put it away. If you can continue and I have to ask you more than once in a class, I'm going to ask to pick up your cell phone. And if I pick it up, I'm going to give it back to you at the end of class. I do not want to keep your cell phone. I do not want to have to call the principal and call your parents and go to the office and fill out the form and do all the stuff that goes along with me turning in your phone to the office. All right, that's extra work for me. I'm just like you. I don't like to do extra work. So I don't want to mess with your cell phone. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to see it. I don't ever have to deal with your phone at all. That's your phone. Okay? So while we're in this class, just keep your phone away. And if I ask you to put it away, then put it up. If I ask to take it up and I'll hold it till the end of class, I'm just going to put it back there on my desk. At the end of class, I'll give it right back to you when the bell rings. I don't want to keep your phone. Then we won't have any problems. But if you want to be defiant and you want to argue about this and you want to make a big deal about it, I can do that too. I don't want to because it's extra work for me. But if that's how you want to be about it, then that's how it's going to be. So that's really up to you, the cell phone thing. Okay? We don't have that much time in here in math. We don't have that many days. You have a STAR test you have to pass to graduate. You need to pass algebra so that you can graduate high school. We don't have time to be messing with your cell phone. You got other classes where you can do things, where you can do whatever it is you wanted to do, but this is not that class. So the cell phone, when I ask you to put it away, that's what I need you to do. Okay? That's the last thing I wanted to talk about. Does anyone, before I ask that, I'm going to come up here, and if anyone has a question, then you guys can raise your hand, and we'll go over that and make sure everyone understands exactly all the things that I talked about in the video. I know I talked about a lot of stuff, so it might be a little bit too much, and if you have any questions about anything, please raise your hand, and we'll discuss them now.